decided I should be a wreck. But I was playing video games. I was filled with self-loathing, as if I was doing something wrong, like my emotions were incorrect, like I was inhuman somehow, because I was playing video games when my mum died. Because I didn't want to think about it, because I couldn't bear to think about it. I thought that there must be something innately and deeply inside of me that was disrespectful to her. That I didn't care enough. That I was evil or dark or whatever you want to call it. That wasn't right. Good. I was pummeled by grief, and I was dissected by my own self-loathing. I felt the forceful strangle of anxiety squeeze the walls of my neck together. I don't know when I left that place. Maybe I never did. It's not something you can snap your fingers and fix, as much as we'd all like it to be that way. Some people never find their way from that path. I talked like I'm talking now. With help, I stood up again. I knew my mother would have wanted me to. I knew that people needed me. I knew I had to keep moving forward. For myself.
Do I do something or? Whoa, I'm walking. Yeah, this. It said in the description it was gonna be an emotional thing with his mother when his mother died. Can't imagine that happening to me or a very, very loved one. I probably would cry too. And would play a lot of video games too at the same time. But to this guy playing video games, he felt he was guilty. And there's nothing wrong with playing video games, to be honest. You can play video games when you're very sad and you're very sick. And if you feel guilty, this is your way of coping up, right? If you're really passionate about video games like me, video games make me fun. New video games, at least. If it's your way of feeling better, then you shouldn't be ashamed of it. You shouldn't be guilty. And here comes the W. This guy is. Yeah, I think these black spikes are society's opinions on him. You really shouldn't care about anybody that. You shouldn't care about what everybody says, because if you do, then you're just gonna be stuck in one place and not progress in your life. But like, look at me, I'm like doing YouTube now. Nobody really stopped me because I'm not. My parents were like, it's gonna be a waste of time and stuff like that. But like, there's nothing wrong with trying it and making it as a hobby. But still, you shouldn't care. If you want to do something, you go do it. With my game development, parents said dental hygienist is better, but I still did it, and now I'm enjoying it. I'm progressing it. I'm progressing the school. Progressing, keeping my grades up as much as I can. Nobody should stop in their pursuit of happiness. The world is still okay. Yeah. Surround yourself with beautiful people. People that will support you with anything that you want to do in life. And just believe in yourself. It's kind of cheesy, but that's what Markiplier did. That's what Jacksepticeye did. Anybody who's inspirational. Maybe not my YouTube channel. I don't know about my uncertainty on YouTube. Because I know I'm not that good. I'm not. And might not make it, but I'm staying positive. Someone notices me and then, shares me to everybody else, that'll be great. But like the odds are happening very unlikely because I know I'm not that great. I'm not as good as anybody else. But I guess that's just me beating myself up. But it depends on you guys on what you think about me. Can't jump. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The world is still okay. Down me. Down me. Hunt me down. Try to cut this as shortest as possible because it's kind of boring. Not that it's a boring game or anything. I don't think it's even a game to me. This is just an experience. An interactive experience is what I call these games. Or whatever, this media platform. They hunt me down. Oh, if I press down. Is this what you look like, guy? You're very handsome. Though. Down me hunting though. Only pressing spacebar because that's what I can press, and the arrow keys. Disrespect. Alright, I think I'll stop there because this guy is walking very slowly. And I'm sure there's more words down the road. But all I can say is it's very hard losing a person. I know, have had experience. And gaming shouldn't be like this. Like, this is gaming is literature. It's the same thing as books, movies, and films and music. So everybody, whenever a person says, "Oh, he's listening to music because he's dealing with grief," that's okay, right? But when you're gaming, it's like, he should be ashamed, He should be ashamed that he's playing a game and, his mother's death doesn't really affect him and shit. But that's not true. Games is just like movies. Games make you fun. Games is an entertainment. Games is stories. Games is literature. You can basically treat games as movies too, like books, whatever. And that, to me, everybody who's not educated with games, who doesn't play games, almost think that. And I don't like that. That's kind of like my goal in life, aside from being a game director, is to level games with other forms of entertainment, because it's not just movies that tells a story. When you play Last of Us, it's even better than the movie or movies because it's a 16-hour journey and you get to interact. There's combat, and well-written script and story and dialogue. Better than most movies. That's why it doesn't need a movie. Just buy the game. And you hear all these news about, you know, shooting in America linking to violent video games. And it's like, it doesn't have a link. Proper gun control is needed. You guys, the media always blame video games. That's why the prejudice is hard towards against gamers. Oh, they're violent. They're violent and they shouldn't sell video games anymore. They should ban it. It's not gonna be banned because it's business. Wherever there's money, it's not gonna be banned. But yeah. My future endeavor is to level video games to other mediums of entertainment, not just silly kids entertainment where it's technically not. The usual gamer in America, last I heard, the age was 36. More people that are age 36 play video games than younger adults, younger teens. What does this say about that? I mean, celebrities play video games too. Like, video games are literally the best thing in the world. Aside from music, because I like music, I play guitar. But like, gaming brings people together. My friends, predominantly. Like my best friend, we talk about games all the time and music. We kind of met through gaming, I think, if I remember my history correctly about my life, which I should probably. But yeah, I'm sorry about you dealing with prejudice and disrespect from society, telling you that you should be guilty towards gaming and dealing with your grief with your mother. But you shouldn't be guilty at all. Your mother would have been proud or whatever. She would have been okay because you were dealing with grief. Was it grandmother or mother? I forget, I'm sorry. But yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. I don't wanna sound like a pretentious deuce and know everything that I'm talking, because I kinda don't. I'm just a young adult, and that's like my view and everything. I don't usually talk like this to my friends or my family or whatever, so kind of like putting myself out there for you guys. Whoever's watching, there are gonna be no views, as always. Yeah. And then again, that's my second video today. Yeah. Very, very emotional stuff. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.